Greetings, users of the interweb. My video on how I sell my study notes has gotten a lot of views recently, and the biggest comment, aside from what's wrong with my volume, is how do I actually make my study notes. So I'm super excited to share that with you. I always type out my lecture notes. I noticed that after first year, not a lot of professors actually give out the slides before class, so I have to take down a lot of information between what's on the slides and what the professor is saying. A 75-minute class will usually yield about 10 to 12 pages of typed notes, and my goal is to... So the first step is to review the lecture notes and filter out key information. I'll usually do this a day or two after the lecture so that I have a better idea of what's important. I will paraphrase and rewrite in my own words. As you can see here, I'm copy and pasting just because I've done things differently for the purposes of this video. I would usually have the lecture notes open on my iPad and retype them on my laptop, or if I'm handwriting, I'll have the notes on my laptop and rewrite them on my iPad. As you can see, I've done this all here in one screen just so that it's easier to follow along and see what I'm doing. Once I've gotten all the key information, I will format my notes. So I will fix the bullet points, bold, underline, italic, highlight, add colors, arrows, speech bubbles, just whatever I need to do, any final changes, the last edits and addition of information, and after that, the notes are basically done. I also make cheat sheets or summary sheets, and what I do is go through the same process, but this time taking my condensed 3 or 4 page study notes and whittling it down to a 1-page summary. I always do this by hand, and this is great for studying for exams, test quizzes, and other assessments. Once all is said and done, all that's left to do is save it. I always save to OneNote or Google Drive so that I have access on all my devices. Here's a copy of some study notes that I made using the same method, only difference is they're handwritten. Next up is a copy of the study notes that I just made for this video. As you can see, they're typed. It is now just over page 1 before this section was 3. And lastly, here is a copy of the 1-page summary sheet that I made for the section as well.